I lost 40 pounds postpartum and I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at home. This is exactly what I would do today if I wanted to get back into my pre-pregnancy jeans without starving myself. I'm gonna keep this super simple for you guys. We're just gonna focus on one thing because the internet will love to give you like 5 million things to do, like step by step, but we're just gonna focus on one because I think this is the most important. When you first hear like losing weight, losing fat, whatever, your mind immediately goes to like, okay, cardio, I need to work out, I need to like do all these things. When your mind hears fat loss, like what do you immediately think? You're like, cardio, right? Oh, I don't want to get bulky, I need to do cardio. Let's just like drop the whole cardio thing for a second, okay? Some of you are not gonna like this, but the very first thing I would do is track my food. And if your first thought is like, well, I just don't like to track my food, it's triggering to me. Why is it triggering to you? Because you're seeing what you're putting in your mouth every day? Because that's all it is. All it is putting on paper, putting in your app what you actually ate that day. Your phone's not telling you you're fat or skinny. Your phone's just giving you the data. Like if you ate 3 donuts for breakfast, your phone's like, oh, you suck. You ate donuts. Like, screw you. No, it's literally saying, hey, 3 donuts, this is how many calories, fats, carbs, protein. That's it. I realize there's a lot I could say here, so we're just going to make this part 1 so that you guys have a series to follow. So part 1, we're going to track our food. And we're not going to follow any goals, okay? The first period of us doing this, we're going to track for 7 days. You're going to get like MyFitnessPal, Chronometer, Macros Plus, Dealer's Choice. Get an app, okay? You're just going to track your food for 7 days. That's all I want you to do. Don't even change anything, because what matters is that we're getting clear on what you've been doing. Because if you all of a sudden are like, well, let me just track my food, but like I'll just clean up my diet and I'll start eating really clean and healthy, we have no idea what your patterns are, because like you're faking it right now. And yes, we obviously have to set goals eventually, but like first let's get a baseline. And I promise you, the longer you track your food, the better that relationship gets with it. Because especially if you feel like it's like triggering to you for some reason, the longer you track, the more it just becomes like something you do. Let me be clear, I've been tracking my food for years, and it took a long time for me to get the hang of it. So like the first 2 times you do it, if you feel like it's kind of tedious, it gets better. Okay, once you have your food tracked for 7 days, we're going to look at that data and we're going to take the average calories, average protein, average fiber over those 7 days, and we're going to set our new goal. And this is the crazy part. Your new goal is just going to be those averages, because you need to prove to yourself that you can be consistent. Because I guarantee if you look back at those data, especially if you're just tracking whatever you ate, you probably had a day where you had 1,500 calories. Probably on Saturday you had 2,400 calories. You're probably all over the friggin' place. So the next 7 days, you are just going to track your average. That's your goal now. So if you were eating 2,000 calories on average, you're going to try to shoot for 2,000 calories. If you were eating 1,800 calories on average, you're going to eat 1,800 calories. That's your new goal. Same with your protein. Whatever your average was, that's your new goal. We're just going to ignore carbs and fats. If you're like, oh, this felt like really tedious, like I feel like I'm overcomplicating things, you probably are. Come back for part 2 where I'm going to talk through different ways to make it simple.